Hang on, where the fuck? Guess, right, turn the camera off, guests, invite guests, copy, so. Yeah. Bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba. Right, 1 second, let me put this fucking link in here, cause it's like, you know, JUDE, fucking right, I'm putting it in, bro. It's like I've worked hard on this, so that's there, boom. Right, we are here, good evening. Right, I'm gonna bring on a friend now in a minute. Right, there's the link in the chat. Right, we're here. Right, I'm gonna bring a friend on and we're gonna talk about music for another 50 minutes. Mr. Luke, when you're ready, I've sent you the link, brother. Stevie, they shouldn't have gotten anywhere near him. It's like, you know what I mean, the Secret Service, bro. They shouldn't have gotten anywhere near him. You know what I mean? And they fucking did. Now listen, guys, I only have another 50 minutes left. I have to go at 7 o'clock, so we're going to have a positive live, right? No snipers on any roofs, aiming bullets at anybody, right? Because I don't win in this situation, because, yeah, it's two people I care about shooting at each other. But you are all welcome. But, like I said, to everybody, don't bring any fucking drama in here. Like I said, because it wouldn't be the same without you. You know, now, I was doing a stream yard on the tablet. It let me, but I don't know what's going on with it. But like I said, I'm waiting on a friend to come on. You know, and we're going to talk about music. Now, when I say I'm going to talk to Luke about something that he went into the Irish archives and found material belonged to me daddy, being a schedule. I couldn't believe it. It blew me out of the fucking water, you know. And I know a lot about music, right? And my daddy did as well. But when it comes to music, I picked up on a Luke has a photographic memory, and what he told me about music, I didn't know. He learnt me a lot, and here, never be afraid to take advice or wisdom from someone younger than you. You know what I mean? Because he fucking learnt me a few things, you know, and he gave me a present from God. He found my dad's old work schedule. Now imagine I was lying to you. Luke would come on here and say, here, I've proof, you lying bastard, that he didn't work there. But Luke went and found the schedule. It's there. Mr. Luke, are you in the fucking chat? This is what I'm saying. There was like 45 people in me live on my YouTube, and I ended it and come over here. But like I said, we're here till 7, so I'll wait. Like I said, we'll get 20 minutes or half an hour to have a chat. Like I said, on a daily basis, this channel has grown, and I need your help. All I want from you is to become a member of my channel. You don't know how hard I work, and you don't know what's coming. Do you understand? I'm going to bring a lot of Irish people together because I'm good at that. I've always been good at bringing people together, not separating us. There's too many wars in the world. I don't care whether you're black. Here we go. 1 second. Lovely. Here we go, you fucking motherfucker. Like,
Now,
shout out to Mr. Luke. How's it going?
Right. When I tell you that I'm
One
going to come,
sec, hang on.
can you hear
Let
me?
me take my earphones out because I'm deaf as fuck. How are you doing?
Take the other earphones out of your hole as well, will you?
Listen, don't fucking start giving me stick them in here, come on.
Right, I just want to bleed and say something as well, right? See when
Go
you
on.
ask see when you ask people to come on, right? If I'm gonna be coming on to YouTube, I don't look at Facebook. Fucking put that StreamYard link in the chat comments where people can go on. I only got my phone just because I looked at my phone, a messenger. I have all my notifications off. I fucking can't stand Messenger.
Yeah.
And this dude sending me the StreamYard link. Do what your father did for this radio show and get a fucking notebook to prepare. You cunt. Sorry.
I don't know how you fucking knew and how you found that shit in the Irish archives, but if I just as well. Go on, sorry, Luke, go on.
I used to have a blog online, and there was over 100,000 people on it because it went for about 12 years, and it was all people's photographs and my family's photographs and my scanned magazines and that of like history of live music in Dublin. A lot of people don't know that their favorite band played in some fucking shithole in town that's not even there anymore. But a lot of journalists started robbing the stuff, and people, bootleggers on eBay and all, so I just gave it up. But I know a few people that were on the fucking same radio station as your dad. Before it became Near FM, it was obviously the Beaumont Hospital Radio, and they had schedules and they still had stuff in their attic. Now, one of them is looking for more. So he's looking for more of them. He kept everything. They're all volunteers and stuff, and they're still on that station. That's not based in the hospital anymore. It's in, do you know, like the Civic Centre in Ballyer, Jude?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one of them in Coolock, and that's where Near FM is now. Brought our fucking listener base and all, you know. There's some good shows on. There's a lot of local news and all, like there always was. But like,
do you know the way you just said that, right? So Tank is from Coolock, right? Now I'm sure Tank was mad into the music scene.
Tank made some great points last night. I have to hand it to
him. Well, hang on, Luke. One sec. Just let me bring Tank on as well, and that's all I'm bringing on tonight, because the two of you. But there's no, as far as let me say this now, right?
Yeah.
Luke educated me on certain fucking things. He put me right about a timeline that I got wrong, and it's like he educated me. It's like the come found me dad's schedule. It's like, and he's got a photographic memory. And I'm gonna say this now as well, right? I said a few months ago that I believe that Luke Gilligan knows more about music and has more records than Pat Carey. And then
though, I have to say, in Pat's defence, right? Like, me and Pat aren't in competition, and Pat has had a lot of shit in his personal life now that you wouldn't wish on anyone, and some of his friends have as well. Like, I'm sure he'd tell you himself how it is for him. So, me and Pat, like, fuck rave for the moment. I mean, me and Pat were into bands. Pat's older than me, but Pat's putting me on. Pat and Deco off me Mars Road. Declan Hogan is a great friend of mine, right? Like, they were into, like, Pat used to go and see Simple Minds and U2 and all before they went mega. They were only like, they weren't from the English Isles, so they were huge Irish following. Like, Pat used to get magazines and all and stuff like I did and my sisters did. So it's never a competition between me and Pat. It's someone I fell out with trying to poison people and turn them against us. But like,
I get it. I hear that. I'd like to strangle that bastard, but we'll let it go.
Won't give you the credit. Like, who did he use to ring for Lenza Records when he was entertaining his friends in the spare room in his mass? None of the people that he fucking wants to blow on Facebook. It was fucking me, and I never asked him. He just won't give credit because he's envious, and I never sold all my records so I can go to the pub. So sorry about that, you prick. But I do like him.
Well, like I said, bro, it's like you get people that are fucking salty, and it's like sometimes we get it wrong. We get timelines wrong, but right, for instance, right now, I've said that I worked in the Bleeding Asylum. Now I fucking there's fucking video evidence there to show it. And I was only young, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
I work security in that Near FM.
Deadly.
In the Civic Centre.
Deadly tank, and it's nice to see that it's fucking like it's huge. Like you see the vans going around and all. They still on the road, are they? The Noddy vans with the Near FM logo.
I haven't seen them, but I'm Finglas.
I
used to work out in Cadbury's and that civic centre.
That's a bleeding great community out there. I always look as through the DJ and thank like Winnie and that from Winnie's from near Mount Hospital and stuff. All of them estates, like Jude done the same, but didn't hang around with it had to be Ballyer. Like a lot of that old school music, well, fair enough, I'm not the same age as Yowzer and Pat and all, but when everybody was listening to all that fucking I used to call them feedback songs, like you'd have some fucking tune and some board going, I love you and all this shit, right? And then fucking shooter and all. Like we kind of were going to the parties, bringing records and decks and playing like what they would have been playing in England and the Olympic and stuff like that. And
how old were you, Luke, when you bought your first record? And I want to ask Tank the same question as well. And what was the record you bought? Both of you.
An album, was it?
No, what's the first record you bought and how old were you when you bought it? I'll tell you my first two records.
I don't know about the single because I had a load of them. There was loads of them compilations left over from the Sisters, the Hits album and the Nows and all. But the first LP I remember getting was the first Aha album, Hunting High and Low, and I still love that album as well.
I'm afraid to tell you what my first 45 was in case
I know. Fucking Bruno Martelli's Dancing Skill fame.
Fuck off. No.
It was.
Fame. Remember that fucking Fame? I wanna live forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm after saying, you fucking.
Yeah, that. And then New Atlantic, I know. And it's like.
Come here. You didn't tell anybody else about the roller skates and the George Michael shorts that you got with it because you thought you were going.
Fuck you. No, I didn't wear no George. They weren't George Michael, they were Prince.
No, they were Andrew Ridgely.
No fucking way. I am not a gay. How can you accuse me of being a puff?
No, I'm not.
I am a daddy. I'm just not a puff. You know. Nah, Joe, all jokes aside, Luke, you know, like I said, fuck me, when you sent me that stuff, like what you found, or you may found in the archives, I was blown away by that, and my father would have fucking been like, wow, you know what I mean, to go that far back.
Well, that's about 1984 or 5, isn't it? Like, it's nearly 40 years ago now.
And you know what, Luke, on a Sunday, right, I was his excuse. Now, the cunt, right, he used to work 5 days a week. The odd Saturday, he'd go to work, and then on his day off, his day of rest, he'd go from Ballyfermot all the way out to Beaumont, 79 to town, and then I think in Talbot Street, you get a bus to Beaumont, and he did it for the love of the people.
27B used to stop. Well, it still does.
Luke, how the fuck do you get Johnny Cash and Sinead O'Connor to come on without being paid?
Stevie, I'll tell you off this because I don't really like getting into history.
Yeah.
I have to run away and all, Stevie. So, the name isn't even the same these days, Stevie. So I'll fucking talk to you off this.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
Well, look, I'm not related to the infamous Gilligans. I mean, my father and John Gilligan have the fucking same name, but my dad's older. So, I mean, having that on your CV, the surname, and fucking body, you'd be lucky.
You know what I mean?
All the time. So that's gone now. That's history. And I mean,
what a coincidence. What? Who's your daddy, John Gilligan? And automatically people will think it's that John Gilligan.
Yeah.
Whereas it's not. Luke is no relation at all. It's just the same name.
Yeah. I'm sick of it. Like, and a lot of people then, like, they're very cagey of you, and then they eventually, when you get to know you, they ask you, any relations? And I'm going, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish that probably was me fucking dad sometimes rather than my fucking. I bet you he gave his children a better life than that cunt gave me, but still, life's not for fucking. You have to just move away.
All because of him, they brought in a new law. Well, all because of fucking Veronica Gearin's assassination. That's what it was. Luke, can I ask you something, right? Okay, right. You know the way.
looking
You
at the
know the
comments,
passion you have for music, right? Now, you
yeah,
know the way you're in love with music right now. Veronica Gordon was in love with her job. But, bro, she put her safety. She put the job before her own safety, and she was given a warning. She was shot, a flesh wound, to say,
mm,
listen, in the movie, you hear him. He rang her and he goes, I'm going to ride your son. If you write another word about me, I'm going to ride your son. And she
yeah,
went
but
in the movie and got sick.
do you believe that actually happened though? Because there's a lot of
I
people saying,
do. I fucking do, bro.
yeah,
You
like
know, like that.
nothing.
Imagine a phone call like that, Luke.
Well, nothing that
But
surprised me because
journalists still have a tough job, you know.
absolutely, man. But the fucking, the only ones now I've any time left for, I think, is the fucking independent media and like the YouTube sources and that, because every other fucking newspaper is just like watching RTE. It's controlled like
Hey, Pablo.
well, there's a Max Clifford and a Pierce Morgan in every fucking political party in this poxy country. So I mean, the spins put out. I mean, like what they say about protests. There was 50 people there, and there's 5,000 people or something. You know.
Well, here, my missus come back before, and she said to me, Jude, I had to get a taxi back real quick. I said, why? I think something's going on in Rochdale tonight and down the road as well. Now, it could go down, but fuck that. I don't want no part of that shit.
Oh, because
You
they just
know,
grabbed
They're all trying
everybody.
to say it's the EDL, aren't they?
That's
well,
disbanded
that's
since
it. That's exactly
2014.
who it is, Tank.
It's fucking not.
It's
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 like a
general.
tree, that organisation.
Tommy
It's like a
Robinson.
fucking tree with loads of
That
branches
hasn't
and they're
existed in
everywhere.
more than a decade.
Yeah, it's 2014. It was disbanded. Tommy Robinson, Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Do you know what I mean? But it's not fucking far right or out like that. That's a slander. It's just communities. There's even Sikhs and Africans and Chinese people and all
Wow.
that. But the only thing is, like Jude, like you have non-invasive Muslims in your family. My cousin,
Yeah.
I don't really know her much, but did when we were kids. But she met a guy from the Middle East, and she's changed her religion. And I don't think they're gonna bomb us anytime soon. But people are
Yeah.
just starting to go, this is the only religion in the world that is a threat to non-believers. I mean, it's
Defo.
no different than all the finance companies and the fucking banking cabalists wanting to put everybody in the world, extra world's wages through Revolut. Muslims want a one world belief, one system. I mean, don't fucking domineer anyone with your opinion, let alone your beliefs. Like, I don't fucking have any time for any extremism like that. I'm sorry, you know. And leave us the
I
fuck
reckon
alone.
Stevie Billings is an extremist. Pablo, what do you reckon? Do you reckon Stevie's a terrorist?
I reckon
I
you love
seen him waving a Palestinian flag. Yeah.
But you see, Paul, there's a YouTuber called Paul Nolan, and he turns up at all the lefties' tables and all, and he's like, here they are, free Palestine. And he's going, fuck Palestine, would you not go over there and fight for Palestine? But
Yeah, he keeps interviewing them and putting them under pressure. He's like,
yeah,
where in Palestine? What city? What road? Yeah. What are you doing over here? Where's your family? You know?
Thanks. Do you know what's great as well in them videos? I think David Bryan does it as well, and Paul. When your man from fucking primetime, Barry O'Kelly off RTE Investigates, when he turns up, they fucking slate him because he's just trying to spin the narrative. It's probably on his fucking knee or all them in Leinster House with a pillow underneath his knees, the cunt. But yeah, scum. And I don't like Keir Starmer either. I mean, he's after having his chance to fucking step up. The only thing he has going for him is that he's not a Tory. Do you know, he was a fucking a lawyer, and he's never ever.
Yeah, he's a barrister trained in Ireland.
Yeah, but he never settled that. Like, there was never disputes in public. It was always behind closed doors. And he actually sued the Labour government in 2002 because he wanted all immigrants to be automatically entitled to benefits. Like, there's loads more to it, but that was the gist of it: immigrants entitlement to benefits. And now he's the fucking prime minister. It just goes to show you how.
Yeah. Well, you look.
Did you see they were trying to give like 5-year sentences for inciting?
Oh yeah,
come here.
It's all the
guy was on holiday with his fucking family, and they're trying to fucking put charges on him, and he's in. Hey, Jaggy, he's in fucking on holiday. It's like Pablo just said. There's 100 protests happening tonight. 100. How are you, Rob? 100.
Well, this is
What?
yesterday was 1 week of the unrest, the 7 days. So it's going to go for 8 days now. And I look at Khmer. I'm sorry to say it, it's saddening, but it's the Windrush generation that came, Bengali, Sikhs and stuff. They weren't the problem. It's this fucking shit now. So they're going to have to follow France's lead and unfortunately Sweden's lead. And I think Ireland is becoming the new fucking Sweden. It's exactly like it. Do you know what I mean? Leave us the fucking own for 100 years. Fucking pillaged and saved them.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, I don't, but like I said, you're fucking smart.
No EU country is happy. No EU country is happy.
But the thing is, as well, Tank, that baffles me, right? You have fucking Sweden doing that. You have France doing that, right? We don't have the manufacturing anymore. I mean, Atari computers, Adidas, fucking PYE televisions, and loads of stuff was made here. Like, our fucking drinks and food industry are exports. I mean, even Guinness's is gone. So I would have called for an Irish exit if we still had all the factories we had in the 80s and 90s when we were growing up. But unfortunately,
you're on the wrong fucking job, you. Hey, you're too smart. You're on good, you fucking bollocks.
But Intel are making major
but see, I worked out there.
redundancies and stuff.
Well, they're mostly all agency. I mean, I worked in IBM, Tank, for the Bank of Ireland account, and I actually left. I didn't take the redeployment or the promotion because they sold the Bank of Ireland technical support account to IBM in Bangalore in India, and they were giving them a fucking tip. And I didn't have any problem because we got to meet some of the Indians that we were being made redundant for, and like they had fucking nothing. They had to get a coach back to their families every weekend and sleep on a bus. And like they were here in winter time in Dublin and Ballycoolan and Blanche, Tank. And I mean, these people.
There were Scots doing that in Intel, yeah. They'd come over in their caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking like these Indians, like there was 2 girls and a guy, and they were like very gentle Middle Eastern, lovely people, but they'd never seen snow, and they were dying. It was a fucking cold snap. It was about 11 or 12 years ago now, but we'd snow just before November. It was before the Christmas. It wasn't the big one.
And they'd never seen snow, like, you know.
Fucking like they were going on with their old school camera phones, and then they were like, I gave one of them a land of a cable so to get uploaded to their Hotmail and then send it back home. Like, I mean, that was a real. And then look, if you go to Egypt or anything like that, you'll see kids swimming in fucking sewers and all. I mean, there's no begrudge in that, you know. But if you want to cut extremists cutting up people and terrorist attacks and that, like the whole National Front mentality was, oh, everyone's a Paki and everyone's a Jay. No, they're different. You have to be specific if you're going to start fucking hating people. Most of them are you know what I mean? It's like
you can't say the P word. Hey.
What, pedo?
Do you know that?
No.
Do you know that scene from Slumdog Millionaire?
Sorry, yeah, I do. Yeah.
No, you're good,
Yeah,
bro.
they hate that scene. They absolutely hate that scene.
I was dressed like the fucking Arab the week before. Me and my brothers.
What you do in your bedroom is your own business.
Yeah. No, listen, it's going crazy all around the fucking place. There's, like, you know, it's the other day, it's like, and like I said, in Manchester, up in Rochdale and Oldham, there's a big Muslim community, a big community from India, Pakistan, and they'll go up there. Tommy Robinson, I used to hate the cunt, but you know something? Some of the shit he said, he's spot on. You know, he knows his fucking shit.
Well, I mean, what's very interesting about
he's
him,
provoking it, you know?
He's not doing himself any favors, and I find that
definitely,
I can only take in a few minutes of him, or I'll read an article about him. But if he's on some fucking balcony and a holiday and he's going, we have to mobilize, we've got to get fit and all, I'm going, this sounds like something out of a fucking Essex gangster film. Shut the fuck up, sniffing coke. Like, but I mean, look, he does make time. He did grow up in Luton, and he was saying that the school dinner hall had all nationalities, but then the Muslims were in the corner and they wouldn't integrate. And I've seen that as well. I'm just going to write back to was it Pablo or Stevie?
Fucking hell.
I was in
it's even big in prisons, though. The amount of people that convert in UK prisons to Islam.
Well, that's be fair. And like they want to be with the majority. They don't want to be getting like what Jude nearly experienced. I mean, I'm lucky enough. I
But
don't
they
have any.
get better food benefits and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, halal and all. Yeah, they don't get any razor blades in their boiled legs. If that fucking razor.
Proper halal. Here, have you seen the Four Lions? Do you know that movie, Four Lions? Fessel.
No, I remember it
Is
being
it a football
advertised.
thing?
Yeah, he blew here. He found his head in a tree. You know, they're still finding bits of Fessel.
It was
You
a
know.
fall.
Yeah, oh, it's fucking brilliant to watch that movie. How are you, Elaine? Nah, Luke, like I said, I know you're fucking smart when it comes to a lot of fucking shit. And this is why I'm saying to me audience, yeah, see Luke, when it comes to music, he knows his shit. He's put the work in, the time in, he's dedicated.
I mean, I like
You
it. I'm
know,
following life, and I look. I walked when we start. Like, well, I'm probably 13 at my first fucking raves and stuff, but I
yeah,
like that. I didn't need anyone from Ballyer to turn me on to new fucking music because most people hadn't a fucking clue. I mean, as I said, the outside Pat and all's older than me, but Pat was into
yeah,
music long before dance music arrived, and he was going to see bands and getting all the albums and stuff. Like Pat is
correct.
an exception to the Ballyer rule. Like I don't really know Yowza, but he loves all the different genres of old school stuff and all.
Yeah,
Remember Yowza from back in the day when I was only a kid. Like so, like it's look at me and who I fell out with years ago had patched things up and all. Why is he getting jealous of
yeah.
badminton people? Why is he getting that? Like,
I
and I mean,
think he's coming to me 50th. I'm not sure. He's invited, like, you know, he's in Leicester, so he'll come.
No. I wasn't talking about Yowza. I was talking about the mutual friend who fell out with me and he likes to
Yeah,
badmouth people. He's bitter.
yeah,
We actually got on very well and we had some great times together, but we
yeah,
corrupted that to fucking doing like mad shit messing and we're probably bad influence on
yeah.
each other. And his life is quiet now and settled. Mine is very for the first time in my fucking life. I mean, I'm not working in
Yeah, man.
hospitals, I'm living in a fucking other one and going to college from it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't be talking too much about these things on the World Wide Web
Do
because
you
it
want to
puts
reveal what you're studying?
It was when my first few qualifications were in social care, but now that has changed because it's all based around like spectrum and stuff, and it's not. I wanted to work in mental health or homelessness or addiction services, so I have me fucking next after the degree probably do a master's in the mental health and psychotherapy one. But do you know what? I have to get my own gaff in order first because I moved into a new build for life.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be living anywhere else in Ireland, and it's a bit of a blank canvas. I mean, I had thanks, pal. I have two fucking alarms on the gaff, and I have a lot of like. You have to understand as well, Jude. Like, I went to England and I was traveling and stuff, mostly for gigs and events, or else we'd go somewhere, take one in. But you meet like-minded people, and I mean, Jude, the closest we got to these people weren't at any of the Dublin raves. They were on fucking Channel 4. And when you meet someone that looks like a rocker and they're a mad raver, like you couldn't have long hair in Ballyer because you got fucking dogs abuse. And my
Yeah. Remember that BPM with Michaela Strachan?
No, that was fucking the Hitman and Whore with Michaela Strachan and Pete Waterman. BPM had that fucking skinny wanker black-haired fella, and the girls were all nice. But BPM was kind of when you were in Manchester. The Hitman and Whore. Watch the first year of the Hitman and Whore. I went from 88.
And you know what, Leroy? I've never been to Hacienda. Have you ever been to Hacienda?
I was outside it a few times, not in the building. I
never went to it, even though I lived in this city the length. I've never been.
Did you never go to Boardwalk?
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
The Boardwalk was like multi-floors, and there'd be bands in it, and then there'd be a club upstairs and all. The Hacienda, it's an awful shame the finances.
Yeah, I'll tell you where it's a great event.
Jude, hang on, I'm just going to get a drink, lads. Walk away without me. I'll be back to you in a sec.
All right, go on.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Alex, he's going down to get his pizza and fucking 2 chips to come.
When I was doing my leaving search,
it's crazy.
It was Mark McCabe doing the Maniac.
Yeah.
Temple Theatre.
That was Dort, though, wasn't it? All the fucking. See, yeah. I would have preferred, like, more underground stuff.
It was a bit late in the 90s then.
It went on.
No, listen. I haven't been doing my StreamYards for ages, right? And I'm going to start doing them. You have to understand something, guys, yeah? I have a new baby. I took him out fishing today. We didn't catch anything. Uh, and Luke, do you know something? Yeah, I've gone back to basics. Since I've come off the medication, I can
Yeah.
feel me fucking head again. You know? And like I said, I lost me motivation for the YouTube because, as you know, a channel was stolen from me and I wasn't satisfied getting it back once, twice, three times. I quadrupled the numbers of that channel. That's how motivated I was.
You know what you need to do, though? You need to fucking stop explaining yourself. I mean, look at the followers you have now. With people that, if I'm not on it, and if Tank's not on it, and if Stevie's not, and Pablo and all are not, I'm talking to you. I mean, we're all still regulars. I mean, I subscribe to you on my smart television. If I'm not,
Yeah, man.
I don't really. I'm not one of these phone people. I'm just kind of before all
Yeah.
that. Although that's fucking handy if you're in a strange city on holiday, you find your way around. I mean, that's science fiction stuff from when we walk around Upfield, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean, they'd fucking take over people's lives, and there's an awful lot of fucking idiot doctors who are spoiled little bastards that are about 26, fresh out of college, and they're diagnosing everybody with fucking ADHD. Put them on a mindfulness course. Tell them to fucking focus on one thing at a time instead of throwing around labels. Because a fucking
Do you reckon they get commission for it? Do you reckon they get commission?
Well, I get commission for them. So, like Joey Boswell says, greetings. Fuck them.
Oh, class, man. You know what I mean? I remember that as a kid, man.
He's my hero. Joey, not the fucking he's a director now, Peter Hewitt. Remember, they changed all the fucking. They changed Joey. They changed Avalon, and it just went to shit. But do you know that more people watched Avalon marrying the priest than they watched Charles and Diana getting married? Did you know that?
Bread, man. That was fucking class, that sitcom. I'm a big Only Fields and Horses fan, but like I said, Luke,
everyone forgets about the other ones. I mean, Only Fields, like, you have Prince Andrew and Charles and all watching that and liking it. So it can't be that good. Like, there is
Andrew's a big cunt. Yeah, fuck him. He's a fucking, like I said, them documentaries that he done about him, like, on this particular day, he said it was our character. He went to a local fucking pizza hut on his own without security. Get the fuck out of here, man.
If you look who was living in that fucking area in Surrey, you had Millie Dowler and the dad, right? Sarah Payne's fucking mother. You had fucking Max Clifford nearby. It's fucking. I'm sick reading books about what goes on in England with Elise. See what they're doing as well, because he's seen something in the club he shouldn't have seen. That's what looking into. Yeah.
Well, come here. That's the same as that poor kid Anthony in Cabra years ago. Man on Highland Fair got a knock on the fucking door and this kid answered it. And do you know what's mad? Yeah, do you know what's crazy, yeah? 15 minutes before, his boss said to him, I'm just going to get, I think he needed another part. And obviously the kids, I was the pal of Marno's and Dottie's and a fella called Bob Hosey, right? Now, here's what happened. There was a knock at the door. The kid answered the door, and obviously there was somebody there that had no masks on, Luke.
Well, Jude,
they probably brought him inside, put a gun to him and told him to shut his mouth. He went upstairs, put one in him, and done the same to that kid.
That happens, like, potential witnesses fucking happen, but the most heartbreaking thing about that is he was a young lad in his first or second year fucking apprentice. He wasn't even fucking
Luke, do you know what bothers me, right? People say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He fucking wasn't. He was in the right place at the right time, doing what kids should do, a fucking apprenticeship on the weekend.
Well, he didn't know. I'm sure if he had a fucking got wind of something, he wouldn't have been there. But, like, I've no business talking about the ins and outs of fucking happened because I was never involved in any of that.
Yeah. Shocking.
Well, I do remember about that. I was working at the health board at the time in the fucking medical cards place. It was a nightmare. I hated it. I blew whistles and all the managers giving each other medical cards on fucking 80 grand a year, them and their husbands. And then they were fucking putting their nose down at people that were unemployed. Nah, sorry, fuck off. I ain't working for a corrupt state kid like that. But I remember Jerry Ryan, that fucking dick of RTE. Here he was
Yeah.
on the show. Scumbags.
My-
Absolutely scumbags. Anyone should be ashamed of themselves fueling the trade. Sorry, who's the one that was in and out of Jackson the Pod and the Sugar Club sniffing the bollocks off himself? And who blew himself away with cocaine? Who blew himself away with cocaine and Xanax? Not fucking any of them that was involved in the shooting. It was fucking Jerry Ryan. And most cokeheads aren't. So he was a greedy, horrible he was.
Pablo, listen. Thanks for coming in. I only have 10 minutes left and I have to fuck off as well. But like I said, listen to me, yeah? Luke's a friend and he fucking knows his shit. And this is what I'm saying. I picked up on this over a few months, what have you. And he done me a favour by looking in the Irish archives. I wouldn't have known that only for Luke. You know what I mean?
Well, you can buy a press archive kit. I got it when I was in college. Now I paid £100 for it, and there's some newspapers aren't there, but you can buy different deals, and they're mostly from like different European sites, but they include some of the free newspapers. And I love the old entertainment listings. Remember, you opened up beside the television guide, and I told you what cinemas were showing, what films, what concerts were on, and what fucking like show band and nightclub. Now I'm not talking about the Asylum and all. I'm talking about fucking tacky nightclubs like fucking Tamangos and the one at the Phoenix Park Racecourse, the end and all.
Yeah.
I'll catch up with you properly again. I am running around like a blue ass fly, doing the gaff up and trying to fucking be responsible and to fucking work and study and shit as well. But I mean,
well, bro, I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing. Pablo, God bless you. I love you. Luke, listen. At the end of the day, you're doing your shit, yeah. It's like you want to make your life better, and you're doing something about it. You're educated. You know your fucking shit.
I'll tell you what.
And yeah, let me just say this before I'm going to be going soon. But listen, if any prima donnas up in fucking Ballyfermot have a problem with me and I've hurt their feelings, fuck your feelings. It wasn't supposed to go out that way. All I did was said, I think Luke has more records and probably more knowledge, not just about the dance scene in Dublin, all over the fucking world. And because of that, someone fell out with me, I think. But like I said, I'm not going to talk about it on here. But I believe that Luke knows more about fucking music and the dance scenes than any cunt up in Ballier. Now there, how about that?
Well, it's not a competition with anyone. It just meant an awful lot.
No, I know, but Luke, because of what I said,
that's one poison cunt who was a mutual friend of all of them. I think there's no problem at all with Pat Ariosa. Pat Ariosa's our himself. And you know what? Pat has been through the mill, and some of his friends are still going through the mill. So Pat is a good friend to some of them. Now, I don't go around with some of them. I did fall out with some of them. But, like, the one that lives on me road, there's no problem with him, and I'm fucking sick telling him. I left him several voice messages.
Luke, I looked up to Pat. I looked up to him, and I didn't know many DJs, and I was hooked with the dance scene.
There wasn't many of them. Nobody. Pat was the first one and the main one, and Pat got everybody into the house music.
Come here. It's like, I'm not going to lie. I used to watch him. I used to watch Ken O'Driscoll dancing, and Pat Carey dancing, right? And the fucker, as soon as he got in, a bag on the shoulder, off him, and he's doing the bass shakes or dance. Total confusion. That tune is on. Bim, 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 bim. But like I said, Luke, we need to do this more regular. Do you understand?
You need to give people a day or two's notice on a time, and you should get yourself a notepad and write in shorthand what you need to do. Now, I know you're off your stabilizers, but you do like to join, and you do have nappies to change and a missus to be. You've also like more responsibilities. Just buy yourself a Tesco notepad and write in shorthand.
No, the fucking look, we fucking have notebooks everywhere. Come here, listen, like I said, when you mentioned Kulak before, and then, because like I said, Tank knows his fucking music and he knows his shit, and he's very reserved. That was the word, like I said. Tank's very reserved, you know.
Probably met nothing but fucking cunts in every gang like we all did, so I'd be more reserved now than I used to be. Like, you meet cunts that want to use you, that want to betray you, and then you just, I wouldn't say reserved Tank, I'd say he's just a wise fella. Am I right?
Nah,
I don't
like
want
I
to start
said,
off feuds on YouTube. That's just about it. But
yeah.
I don't want
What's
to
it?
start feuds off on YouTube.
No, you're right, because all it is like a fucking soap opera. I don't get into any of that shit.
It's
either.
a fucking circus, that's what it is. And I stayed the fuck out of it. Pablo and Chopper and that told me, here, hang yourself here. Stay away from all that negative, toxic shit, because it interferes with your channel. And Luke, how crazy is this, right? Luke, right? So I take me foot off. I got my channel monetized, right? And I have a member thing, right? And I said to everybody, look here, cancel your fucking subscription, and if you want to fucking donate £1 to my channel, or become a member of my channel, and it's only like 25p a fucking week, £1. And Luke, I've noticed, on YouTube, no channel makes shorts for their members. It's fucked up. I've looked at YouTube to circle where in, and a lot of people that have memberships, all they do is give their fucking members a shout out and a loyalty badge. Why don't they make shorts? And say, for instance, I'd go, alright, everybody, I want you to give Luke a sub because he's fucking like Einstein with music and gigs and events and here, the shit.
I don't post videos. I have a couple of like live music stuff that I put up years ago from old tapes that were not, people didn't know they existed, of big gigs and shit, and rescued those old videos. But the thing is as well, like, did you see that fucking Cameo website with all the celebrities and people like actors, musicians and that? It's people out of fucking EastEnders and Cardinal Street. It's worldwide, and they all charge a certain fee to make people a personalized video for their birthday and whatnot. And but like, that's what the fucking YouTube thing is becoming now. Being honest, I don't make YouTube videos like this. It's only because of yourself, Jude, you asked me on. But the thing is as well, like, I'd love to be going around with a GoPro showing what's happening, like a lot of these fucking, the homelessness and the tent city. I don't want to put my face all out there. I'm wearing a hat now. I mean, I keep my head down. I don't want to.
You're on 4K, motherfucker, smile. Yeah, no, like I said, Luke, listen.
I'd rather not be down, Jude, to be honest. I'd rather just go on with my life.
I heard you can do it with fighters and get a call out. Yeah, you can get like Mike Perry to call you out.
Have a look at cameo.com and then you go, just type in someone's name and see how much they
charge. Wait a minute, have a guess how
one of my mates got J-Lo to do one for them.
Yeah.
Now it's going back ages, but you got J-Lo to do one of those cameos for us.
I'd say you paid a fortune for that.
For how much? Much Tank?
They do it for everybody they earn money with. So
like, Snoop Dogg, right? I've seen a thing the other day, 45 seconds, 250 bags for 45 seconds, Snoop Dogg, to a feature. 45 seconds.
You can keep it.
I even heard McDonald's paid Justin Timberlake $3 million for the da.
He's a wanker.
Wow. Yeah. No, listen, right, Tank and Luke, I want to thank the parties for coming in. Like I said, Tank is very reserved. Luke is too clever for his fucking own good. But he's become a good friend, and he's learned me a lot. And never be afraid to take advice or wisdom off someone younger than you, because he fucking learned me a few things. It's like, and even listening to Tank, it's like, and Tank's very reserved, but I have a group of people, and like I said, I think I have my panel now. It's like, and like I said, Luke, do you know what's crazy? Tank, do you know what's crazy? I used to go on a channel called The Stress Bit, and about 800 people to 1,000 people used to go in there, right? And at the end of it,
who the fuck is Will?
Will the comedian? Is it?
No.
Oh, well, Will White from Ballymun, he's brilliant.
He's dead. He's a very nice fella as well, Will is. My mate was in his class for fucking years,
These streets will make you or break
Will
you.
from fucking Ballyer. The fella that was talking to PD.
See, that all went over my head, lads. I wasn't around for this, so I fucking don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Do you know what?
But
Yeah,
that's that
all right.
shit.
Before the end
It's
of
a
it,
shithole,
do you know what he said?
right? If you don't want to fucking expose Will or whoever the fucker is, yeah. But PD is a fucking clown, right? And if he wants to come onto a live and fucking start slagging me, right? I don't give a shite, but you can stay the fuck away from this channel.
Yeah.
I didn't know. In all fairness, like I said, I try not get involved in certain things, but I do listen.
None of us would do that on someone.
I do listen to my mods, and in all fairness, Tank normally gets certain things right, and he won't say things without substance. Now, what I will say in Tank's defence, yeah, I'll tell you how. Listen, guys, I have 5 minutes. Me missus is in there, and I can hear the baby screaming. I'm gonna have to fuck off real quick, but here's how I see it. A couple of people on YouTube have made statements. Now, Luke, let's say, right, before I go, let's say, right, yourself and that other person having an argument, right, and you go into their house with your phone and say, no, listen, hear me out. A lot of people on YouTube say that you go to certain people's houses.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to, the way the YouTube community works is, if you say, or you call someone out, you're going to have footage on your phone of it, correct?
You're leaving a fucking digital footprint if you're fucking doing
No, I know that, but here's the thing, Luke, yeah? Doorstepping on YouTube. That's the main fucking reason.
Well, if YouTube is like that, then majority of people, myself included, want fuck all to do with it. I mean,
yeah, I get that, but listen, right? There's a thing
there
called
is a traveller call-out culture kind of building, though.
Yeah,
in a weird way.
No, Tank, my point is, right, there's a few people on here, without naming anybody. Now, like I said, everybody has an opinion and everyone has a fucking arsehole. But let's say I say I'm calling Tank out, right? Or Tank calls me out, yeah, or whatever, right? And Tank says, I'm going to show up at your door. Tank is going to have a fucking video of that.
Yeah.
He's going to make a video and he's going to say, listen, you fucking black teeth cunt. I'm outside your fucking house and I have video of it.
Well, what caused all of that? Like, I mean, was it?
No, listen, right. No, that situation's nothing to do with me. Tank, what I'm saying is, there's a lot of people on YouTube that make statements like, for instance, it'd be like me saying, right, I fell out with Luke Gilligan and I'm going to a store. Now, anybody can say that, but if you say, here, look, there's the fucking video. And I don't like fucking people that lie to me. Barefaced lie to me.
Never mind. Right, look, PD is a compulsive liar. Right? He lied about you. You didn't know the truth. You told him the truth or whatever.
I know.
Yeah? But who the fuck is PD to question anybody?
Well,
you know
here, right, before I go, right, now I'm going to put this in a nutshell. There's a fella called Will right, from Ballyfermot now. I never done anything on the fella, whatever. He told PD that I used to get into stolen cars, rob them, burn them, sell drugs, rob drug dealers, shot people. The fucking IRA ran me out of the country. That's what Will said to PD. I didn't even know who PD was. I didn't know who the fuck Will was. Because where I'm from, if you do something, that's where the fucking stays. On your housing estate. And you move forward in your life. We grow up, you know.
And a lot of people that would be in dangerous years ago really respect people that fucking moved on with their life. Because it doesn't really happen to everyone. Do you know what I mean? And I have nothing but admiration for people that turn their life around. I mean, I don't have any fucking grudges with
well, listen, before I go, right, I'm not on here. I don't know what's going on with Tank and PD. I know Tank doesn't like PD. I don't know what's going on. I try to stay out of it.
No.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. All I'm saying is, it's like, I try to stay out of it. But listen to me, like I said, or listen to me, mods. Luke, Tank, my missus is gonna fucking kill me.
I'll drop it from now on, Jude, yeah?
Jude,
What?
stop bringing that up because you're going to fucking drag everyone into whatever it is. I haven't a fucking.
No, yeah, I've not nothing to do with it. Tank asked me a question like this. This happened years ago.
Well, it's probably the same as a fucking online.
And it was proven, the lad here, Luke, Spencer McDermott, is from Cherry Orchard Avenue, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I said it to Spencer, what this lad said about me. And I said, let it go. Because,
You're not beyond the point of proving yourself and over-explaining it.
You know, and here he ended up being proved a liar. Because Spencer McDermott come on and said, here, I know Jude all my life. And if he was a police informer, I wouldn't be the only one that knew about it.
Well,
do you think of that channel called Straight Out of Ballyer?
Anyone who's ever fucking dealt with the police in Ballyfermot know that they're the worst in the country in most cases, and they fucking get sent there for fucking up in other stations. Like Ballyfermot is unsupervised. So if you ever fucking like, it's not like that. They just fucking. Well, now look at the days of the copper. That the one of them, whoever was a JL officer, and who would fucking stop you on the street and didn't want you to fuck your life up, and who was the coach. Like, they're gone now. They're all retired early. Like, it's gone now. It's like, it's PSNI now, and it's fucking, they're fucking like terrorists. They hate us. They fucking hate civilians, and they hate their job, and they hate their country.
Listen, lads. Listen to me, right? Luke, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry for cutting you off, bro, but me missus is in there trying to make dinner and what have you, so Daddy has to go. But Luke, thank you for coming in. Tank, what did you just say to me a minute ago? I didn't hear it.
I have to leg it because my bat is going
to
fucking.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Jude. But never mind all the drama. And Luke, great talking to you.
You too, Tank, pal.
Talk to you again, right?
I love this shit, man. I love it. You know what I mean? People just talking normal. Right, guys, I'm going to go, because I want to give me missus a hand. So I want to thank Tank, and I want to thank Luke Gilligan for coming in. Unfortunately, I have to go. But like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming in. You know, I enjoy listening to Tank and Luke chatting. You know, I want Finn to come on, I want Spencer to come on, and a couple of other people. And that's how we're going to go. And we will grow this fucking shit. We are away. I'll be back tomorrow. I am not a gay.